It's YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT Chat. Ciao, 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 and Rod and me on the microphone.
Yes. What up, gang? It's another edition on a Sunday afternoon. YeNDoR'S WiLDCaT Chat. We are a TAFTI class reunion broadcast. I like how you put a little twist at the end there, Chris. Rod and me on the microphone. That's awesome, man. So welcome aboard, folks. If you're from the class of any class of TAFTI, you're welcome, of course, even if you're not. We love to have the viewing and the support. Yeah, we're doing I'm doing the outdoors today, Chris. See, I got trees behind me. The benefit of doing this in the afternoon.
Is it super hot over there?
It's about 85, hence the tank top. I was going to go in the nude, but I didn't want to do that to you, you know.
We're at a balmy 77 today.
Really? Nope.
Yeah.
And you up in Oregon still? Yeah.
I'm in Lake Stevens, Washington, just north of Seattle.
Oh, there you go. Right on. So what's new with you before we bring on our guests? Can I ask you about you had a date thing last night? Can I ask you about that? If there isn't a story, can you make up one?
Yeah.
Was it a blind date? What?
Yeah. So sometimes it happens, I guess. And
no story then, huh?
I'm wearing clothes than I was yesterday, so I guess it didn't go that well. But...
Oh, you're wearing the same clothes. Got you.
Yeah.
I like the masks in your background. I don't know if you're gonna wear one of those. I like the tie-in to the music / space mask.
With no text, we have the one over here. That's a fish mask. We use that for a song called "It Came from the Deep." We have a guy dress up with the mask and go dance in the audience and stuff. Then the other one, I don't know if you see it. That's called Astro Zombies. It's about an asteroid that's made out of zombies that hurls towards Earth. It explodes, and then it's just a bunch of fiery zombies running around eating everybody.
Can I ask you? Is there anyone else doing this but you? Because this is very your niche thing going on with the sci-fi going into the music.
We call ourselves the original sci-fi Billy band. We're the only ones doing. There's a few horror Billy type bands that do that, but no one's really doing the sci-fi stuff.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I like the tie-in, and then you have sci-fi videos in the background, and yeah. Do people go to the concerts in character? I like they have the, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
our suit and our goggles and everything.
No, I mean people coming. Do they dress up at all or no?
No, really? Not yet. I hope it happens soon, but. We do have this video we were working on. We were putting together this video thing and showing the people that were coming in, and a lot of them were like, "We're here to see the Hypnotex," and so these people are coming specifically to see us now.
Well, right on. I'll show you a little logo real quick of Hypnotex. Look at him! Bam! There he is. Him and the sound keeper. What do you call him? The keeper of the sound. What was it?
Sound.
What's that?
The guardian of the sound.
The guardian of the sound. That's it.
Well, it's on Instagram. Hypnotex Band.
There you go. Well, I have an intro for our first guest. Check this out. We even have a video. First time doing this, Chris. Check this out. Here we go. Larry Burrito Ramirez. Oh, he's on mute. He's not on mute. He's on. There he is.
I'm on. Hey, buddy.
Good, man. Welcome aboard. It has been a long time. I just posted our last broadcast we did with you back September 13th, 2020. It's been a while.
Been a minute.
It's been a minute, and he's got the background too. See, we're all in nature, Chris. See.
Yeah, everyone's in nature.
We're in nature.
Yeah.
Burrito, do you remember Chris from baseball? I don't know if you picked up on that or not. You remember Chris?
Yes. I'm trying to remember, brother.
I think I came from a different dimension. A lot of the times, I don't recognize most of the people.
Yeah, we keep on deferring to the story, but Chris was the one who sparred less in left field. I don't know if it triggers a bell, but when word got around that Chris knew was it kung fu, right? Was it kung fu? Kung fu. He tried to do some kung fu on Chris or on Les in left field. That was the day I'll always remember.
Oh my gosh. Les is still up to the same old tricks, though. I know that. How are you, Chris?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous, man. Thank you for asking.
Is that your house? Are you?
What you see in front of me? No, that's actually my neighbor. My house. Are you able to see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
See the
No, my
trees,
house is my house is next to that. I've got a 43-foot fifth wheel. We've been traveling all across America with our family for the last almost 3 years, almost 4 years now.
Wow.
3 or 4 years, I don't know. It's all a blur after a while. I have, however, been here in Tennessee for the last 6 months or so.
Tennessee.
Yeah, man.
Tell me about this, Brito. What was you sent this to me? You had
Yep.
some, yeah, man. You are the blue dot right there, right in the middle of it
That's
all,
me.
man. So what went down? You had tornadoes and it was mayhem.
Yeah, we had severe tornado warnings. We had 5 tornado warnings in our campground. Because we're in a campground, we have to be ready to evacuate immediately.
Yeah.
And thankfully, nothing happened to our campground. The creek right beside our park did flood. It reached its max, flooded into our campground, but we didn't have any problems. One of the famous restaurants in town was struck by lightning. They ended up having some kind of electrical fire in the attic, and they're in the process of rebuilding. So good for them. It's been a short term, but they're in the process of rebuilding. Like I said, it was a famous restaurant here in town, so everybody's really supporting that owner and the local businesses trying to.
So it's gone through now, though, at this point, though, right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was that the first time you witnessed like a hurricane type of thing or tornado?
No, man,
tornado, right?
Yeah, tornadoes here. Yeah. Now we lived in Orlando for almost 20 years, so I'm used to evacuating and being ready. When Mother Nature calls, be ready to move if you have to. This was though really scary, man. The winds were probably 60 mile an hour winds, 60, 70 mile an hour winds. In a fifth wheel, it shakes everything. So
I bet.
Yeah.
Imagine if you were just in a little car, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So did you see, I mean, how far away was it? Was it like the weather was getting really windy and you can see it in the distance, or?
Yeah, we were in the middle of it.
In the middle
We were right
Wow.
in the middle of it. Yeah. So we could see it. The power went out. I think 5 or 6 miles right in the proximity of where I'm at. Everybody lost power. Probably 20, 30,000 people lost power in our area.
Was it like Twister? Did you see anything like in
I
the...
didn't see it. No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I didn't see it. It was more so strong winds, lightning, and the rain. I think we probably had 5 or 6 inches of rain in less than an hour.
Wow, jeez.
So yeah, it's saturated pretty well. Yeah.
You're like, let's get the 5-wheeler out and travel away from this. But
Oh yeah, yeah. I wish we could have.
But you're still there in
We're still
Tennessee,
here.
right?
Same place. We're in the same place. Yeah, man.
So did you drive into Tennessee and then it happened to have a tornado? Are you doing a little bit more of a weather watch before you go places now? Let's tour and go up north and go around the tornado.
We just go wherever the work is right now. My wife and I are here for a short assignment. I'm not sure how much longer we'll be in Tennessee, but we've started a prayer network. I'm into crazy stuff. Probably a little more conservative, but my wife and I started a prayer network here in Tennessee. We've got about 200 people currently in our little network. We've only been
Nice.
at it for about 30 days. Yeah.
Wow. So
So it's
you think you're gonna have that like established as maybe a place you'll stick around in Tennessee then, or are you on the move?
not. Now we will move. I think we're hoping to get into Colorado Springs again. We absolutely love Colorado Springs. We love the hiking. One of the reasons we're actually here is there's a ton of hiking trails in this Sequatchie Valley area. So my
Wow.
wife and daughter and I, we go out and hike pretty regularly.
Here's a shot
We're
of
hope.
Leah there. Boom. There she is.
Yay! There's my girl. She's
There she
actually
is.
in Colorado Springs right now. She flew into Colorado Springs. She was in Oregon. Um, she's been in Oregon since Wednesday. There was a large national conference there. Kind of, focusing our direction towards the nation. We're in the process of coming on board with another large organization. We're going to mobilize 1 million women to the mall in Washington, D.C., October 12th, 2024.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So
You've been working since I've seen you last
yeah.
then, huh?
Oh
Quite a
yeah.
lot of stuff
Oh
going on.
yeah.
So how many states did you go through? I mean, roughly, like as you've been, touring the last, was it 4 years in the RV or now, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We
Or
have visited 31 states so far.
what?
Yeah.
31.
Yep.
Did you go to the cold ones?
Yeah, some of them. Yeah, I love Maine. I absolutely love Maine. So we spent a lot of time in the Northeast.
Yeah.
We spent some time in New York and that Northeast corridor area. It's been absolutely awesome to have an opportunity to do that with our children while they were young. It's just an adventure. It's been an
Yeah.
awesome adventure.
I lived in New Hampshire for about 9 months.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I actually was up in Maine. I lived probably I think about 20 miles south of Maine or something like that. And I worked
Mm,
out the Portsmouth Athletic Club in New Hampshire.
wow.
Yeah, and I traveled from California all the way up to New Hampshire. My ex-girlfriend at the time, her mom wasn't doing well, and I ended up traveling all the way there and had intentions of coming back, but it was like one of those things of like, well, you know what? If I eventually have kids or whatever, I want to take advantage of doing it now. So I gotta tell you, and she drove her own truck and I drove the car, so I'm behind her, and we had like these CB radios because when you're on roam on your cell phone, the roaming bill would have been like $400 by the time I got back or got there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
cold. I tell you, it's piercing cold, Chris. It's like you walk outside, it feels like you got shot. Like, you know what I mean? You have to prepare yourself. I go out and I
Absolutely.
start the car, get the car warm, then I'll start the coffee, then I'll put my clothes. No, I was kidding. And then start the coffee. So I have the timing down to where you go out. Okay, now the car is warm. Now get my driver's license, get the ice off the windshield, and then go to work. You know what I mean? Gosh, it's crazy. Um,
That's awesome.
yeah. Chris, have you been up in the cold? Been up north? Well, you're up in Washington now. How's the weather up there?
I mean, there's parts of like Moses Lake, kind of in the middle of Washington, has this vortex thing. It'll get to like -10 there sometimes.
Ugh, -10. Wow.
It used to be not too bad, but I used to do long haul trucking, and I covered all of North America. I did all of Canada and all of 48 states. So I've been in it a lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gosh. Brado's on a hit list. He's got 38 down, and well, you can't make it over to Hawaii in the RV. So maybe you'll skip that
No.
one. You gonna go up to Alaska?
Yeah.
You gonna go up there?
We'd like to. We want to go visit Alaska. We've talked about uh, flying to Alaska and then renting a fifth wheel there, or renting something there instead of driving it. Just for us, I think that would be more feasible. I've got
Yeah.
lots of.
Oh, I bet. If it were up to me, I'd get an RV and I'd be out of here and just going mobile, doing everything.
Yeah.
Mobile. You have someone in our lounge, Mr. Larry Brito Ramirez. Can we get a little bit of an intro? We're going to go ahead and bring on a guest for you, Larry. Someone from your past. How you like that? And you don't even know who it is. I think you have an idea. Hit me, Chris! Because, folks, you know, he is a wild thing. Sean Reeser. Sleaze Dog.
What's up? Hey, Sleaze Dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Doing well. How are you?
Good. I'm glad you came on board. I was trying to grab some people that Larry would know, and boom, you came to mind, Reeser.
All right. Yeah. How you doing,
What's
Larry?
up, buddy? Good, man. How are you? How's Texas treating you?
Oh, good, except for the humidity, but
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh my gosh, you look so good, bro.
Oh, thank you.
You haven't aged. Look,
Yeah.
got a couple grays, but you look
Yeah.
great.
Yep. Gotta get old.
Gotta get old. Mm-hmm.
Are you punching 50 in the face there, Reeser? You punching him in the face?
I'm outside and the rooster's crowing.
Rooster's crowing. A little late for that.
So I guess he's going to be on today too.
There you go. I have a couple others that are popping into the lounge area, but we'll get connected for a little bit, and we'll bring some couple others on. See, I was telling Brenda, I talked to her recently, Larry, that I was see if I could pull in some people from the class. That's why we're here.
Oh my gosh.
Reconnect, reminisce, and share some laughs. Right? I like the crow in the background. That's a nice little touch, though.
Well, you are in northern Mexico, buddy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with you, Reeser? What's the word? What you been up to lately?
Oh, not much. Just chilling, really. Not doing much. Taking care of the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still in Texas. Hanging out in Texas.
What's that?
Still hanging out in Texas.
Still hanging. Yep.
All right. So, what's a good story from back in high school that you guys can remember? Like, do you remember when you first met Reeser there, Brito? Or no?
Man, I was trying to think.
We have a couple stories.
Yeah.
We've got a couple stories. Jug and Rose. We had thousands of trips to Jug and Rose.
Oh yeah, that was our place. I never got carded until I was 21.
Yeah.
Until you're 21.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
That's
gosh.
funny.
Yeah.
And Gentry was telling me on there's occasions you'd go in there and to get beer with your Letterman jacket on and still didn't get carded.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And it actually said was 1990. It would say on it, and it was like 88.
Yeah. I also ran into Coach Newton and Coach Woodson when I was coming out with 2 cases of beer, and they walked right by me. I didn't even look at them.
Yep.
And then Monday I had to run 50 hills.
Oh my gosh.
They reminded you. They allowed you to have your time, but then said, "Hey, there you go. I think I shot of Woodson around here." Woody. That's funny. I hate to say it, but I probably got carded until I was like 35. So,
oh wow.
Yeah. I try to get anything. There's a shot of Woody. Look at there. Bam. There he is.
Awesome.
I try to line it up for him to come on board. Nancy, his daughter, said eventually. So we'll see. Maybe not today, but in the future.
Awesome.
Well, you have another person on the lounge. Won't have him waiting too long. I got an image of him before I bring him on to see if you guys can remember this dude and his hoop skills. What?
Oh my goodness.
Can we get an intro,
Paul.
Chris Walter? Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. All right. Jumping on the one.
Hey,
Paul Arman, what's up, my friend?
not much. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Hey, Paul.
Paul was on whenever we did this last time. Larry, he was commenting in the comments, and it was good to have him back. I saw him commenting on my beach promo. I ripped out.
Yeah.
Yesterday. See.
Awesome.
How you doing, man?
I'm so proud of Paul, man. Shoot.
Man, I'm doing good. Doing good. Barely got here, but I'm here.
You're here. You're
Yeah.
here.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go. Right on. You remember Master Sean Reeser from back in the day?
Yeah, man, I remember
He's dog.
Reeser from Little League, man. He was a man
Oh.
playing with a bunch of 12-year-olds. And man, when we were all watching him, nobody stood behind the dugout. We all went at the outfield because no one was going out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
Had to
Reeser
be
have
absolute-
did Reeser have a beard back then when he was 12?
Yeah, he might have.
Because I think it wouldn't surprise me. I thought he was a teacher when I was in school there for a while.
Right. Legs like this big around.
Yeah.
I would always imagine him with his weight belt on. He would always have that.
Yeah, I used to wear it a lot.
Yeah.
Would you wear it between classes? You know, like walking in the hallways, just ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, you're the first one I'd ever seen that like the bar would literally be, you know, drooping down while you'd be doing the
Bar
squat.
would bend before Reeser bent.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I did that at Taft College when I played, it was 900 pounds, and there was a guy on both sides and behind me to make sure I got it. It took me 3 times to get it though.
Man.
Wow.
900 pounds. That's almost a half a ton. Did you know that? That's crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm good with my body weight.
I don't think I can get my body weight no more.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I'm glad
I don't know.
glad you guys.
I don't know that any of us could. Yep.
I'm just glad to stand.
Yeah, true. Right.
Right.
Walk up a flight of stairs without
Yeah.
saying, "Am I almost
Ooh.
there?"
Yeah.
Right.
Right on. Well, so you knew Burrito from back in since you was
Yeah.
12? Is that when you first met him, or
Same
what?
class and 91. Man, I remember in middle school, I don't remember who it was, but it was a little dude, and this little kid kept just giving me a hard time. I was like, man, quit bugging me. And I don't know, he said, hey, I'm gonna get burrito on you. I was like, well, do it, but I'm gonna beat you up first, and then we'll both be beat up. Because I know Larry will beat me up too, but whatever. But in the meantime, leave me alone.
Here's a shot of Burrito back in his football days. What?
Oh,
Man.
Look at those eyes
Oh,
of
my
intensity
gosh.
right there. Look at those eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
I dug up
I'm
a
intimidated
couple
right
other.
now.
I know. I'm
Hey, Larry would hit our linemen in line drills.
What about this
Come
one?
on.
What?
Man.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Jeff Goodwin. Look at the tucked in shirts. Look at you guys.
Right.
Sammy on the far right. Hey, Sammy says hello. He wasn't able to make it today, but he was going to pop on. But people get caught up on a Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it happens. Man.
I want to share something about Paul.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember Paul being one of the first Christians, like one of the first real Christians that I'd ever met. And I just remember he just had a faith in God like all of his life. That's how I remember it. And he was always a great man, always respectful. And I was the opposite of that. And a hellraiser. So when I became a believer, years ago in 1995, I just remember and I admire his walk with God. So just wanted to bring that up and mention that.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah.
Keep it up, Paul. Keep it up, bro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna quit now.
You knew of Burrito's turnaround and everything, right? Paul?
Yeah, man. I remember hearing about it. Of course, we didn't have the internet like we do now. I think Stymie told me. I was like, no way. Larry gave his heart to the Lord. Man, I was so excited. Because you were one that, you're the last one people would expect to give their heart to the Lord. I don't mean just that's just the way it seemed. And then to hear that you did, I was jazzed, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is all surreal. Rodney, really, thank you so much for bringing us all together. And I love to see Chris, using your gift and talent also, man. That's so awesome. And Sean, I just I remember all your home runs, and I remember watching you behind the plate. You were busy behind the plate catching. Man, I admired you, and I always wanted to be like you, man. Good job, bro. Good to see you.
Thank you. It means a lot. I
As
still
long
try to do the same in my life now. You know, be positive for people.
there you go. As long as you leave your cup out of your mouth when you break it down catching, you're good with me. As long as you don't do that.
And get back to faith. We live in a beast system now. It's all around us, so we really need faith right now.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Hey, Reeser, did I see that you were sharing your baptism certificate?
Yeah, 6 years ago today.
6 years ago today, man.
Oh, and a shout out to Shelly Finley. It's her birthday too.
Oh, happy birthday. There you go. Brito, you're sideways. Has anybody ever told you that?
I know his profile sideways.
Here's a quick shot of the team back in the day. Look at this.
Oh, man.
What? Why did they have to make it black and white? Because it makes it seem even older. You know what I mean? Like back before we had
makes
color.
it look like in the 60s.
Right. Here's that shot of Brito in his stance. Boom. Brito. First time I'd ever seen this outside of Major League Baseball. There was a home plate collision, and Brito straight levels Mike Long at home plate and flattens him out. And I think they ended up calling for a stretcher even. So what are you doing nowadays there, Paul Harmon?
Yeah, I am.
Where you living and what's been going on all these years? First time on the chat.
It is first time.
If I had a bell, I'd ring it, whatever,
Ding, ding, ding. I'm in Woodland, California. It's about.
Is he back?
Sorry about that.
I can hear it.
We're pastors at Woodland Christian Center. We've been here about 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. Did you go? So, what did you do after high school? Where did you go after high school?
Man, something went crazy.
Can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you.
Oh. So what happened after you graduated? You left Taft, but you've only been in Highland. You said Highland, right?
Woodland.
Oh, Woodland. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you've been there for 4 years.
Yeah, I've been pastor here for 4 years.
There you go.
This past June.
This past June.
Before that, yeah. Before that, we were in Susanville. That's up in the mountains just north of Reno. We were senior pastor there for 2 years, but before that, we were youth pastor for 5 years. Pastor passed away, and they voted us in to stay. And but we knew it wasn't where we wanted to be forever, and so after 2 years, we put in for this church, and here we are.
There you go. There you go.
Right on.
We lost you there, Brito. We told all our Brito stories while you were gone. See?
Oh my gosh. Good.
You have to rewatch the broadcast.
All right. I don't know what happened. My camera went sideways and then I lost all sound. So sorry about that.
Hey, do you remember? I was just talking about baseball. Talking a quick second. Do you remember leveling Mike Long at home plate? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Was he blocking the plate? Is that what happened? He wasn't.
No, I think they were trying to run a squeeze play.
Oh, that's what it was.
They were trying to run a squeeze.
Oh,
he ran into me.
Oh, yeah. He ran into you. Oh, that's what it was. Oh my gosh, I got it backwards.
Yeah, he was trying to slide into home plate, and I caught him right under the chin.
Yeah.
Knocked out.
Yeah, and then the week before, or else the week after that, I remember Franco and Tommy White had a collision at home plate. I go, I'm not going to go to home plate. I'm not. If I score, I'll stay on third, unless there's a pass ball or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I think they had to get the stretcher or something like that, didn't they?
They did. Yeah, I remember. I felt so bad. Mike was one of the nicest guys ever. You guys know Mike.
Yeah.
He was one of the nicest guys. I felt so badly. And I remember speaking to him after the game, maybe a couple of weeks later. He said he didn't remember the game at all. He didn't remember the first few innings before that hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
The money question Did you get him out? Oh,
Yeah,
he got him out. Yes.
2 out.
2
I was
outs.
a double.
Did you
I'm
flex?
kidding.
Did you flex to the audience after that? Were you like, "Urgh"?
No,
No?
I was not. No, I honestly, I felt badly. I
Yeah.
know probably out of pride, I jumped up, did something stupid, but that was out of pride.
Oh man.
Not nothing
I just
intentional.
dropped the ball on him after I tag him out. Just drop the ball on him.
Got the ball.
Yeah,
Say, see ya.
Here's a shot
Yeah.
of Tucson Burrito. Here's what?
Oh my gosh, that's
Remember
it. Oh yeah. Hey, that's our championship, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's me and
Championship team.
I'm the little kid in front right there.
I remember
I thought you were
that.
the bat boy.
I look like a bad boy. I think we have Scott Walter, anything Gup, Matt
Yeah.
McAfee, Travis Baker.
Travis.
Who else is in there? Durkin, and then there's
Yep.
Coop. Coop's in
Yep.
there. Jason Mullen, Wade Smith, Brandon Smith, Mike Long, I think, is there on the left.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out who's in the back. Is that Clint? I think it's Clint. Is that Clint?
It looks like Clint. Yeah.
Clint Watts. It's so funny. They get
Yeah,
the
man.
little guy in the front, is what they said. I think. Put him in the front. Bad boys don't make a name for yourself.
You had a gun, man. You always had a gun though. Out of center field, huh?
Yeah. I was like a dog out there. They're like, run, go get the ball. You know what I mean? I remember I was the only one that Coach Hill said that after practice, I want to go shag more balls. He goes, he was like, you're still like, go hit me some more ball. I still, be out there for another 20 minutes or so. And I go, and then felt bad because I go, he probably has a family at home. wants to go home to his family. I'm all, hit me the balls. Brandon Smith says hello. Brandon Smith out there in the house.
Hey,
And
Brandon.
Brito, remember pregame hits when we'd hit each other? You would hit our lineman and knock our lineman back.
Some of them. Some
Yeah.
of them. Not all of them. You were an immovable mountain.
Would you bounce off him? Would people that bounce off Reeser? Is that what it went down?
Yeah. Yeah. His legs were this big around.
Yeah.
And his chest. Yeah.
Who was more intense? You, Reeser, or Clint Watts?
Clint.
Clint?
I think so.
Yeah.
Clint he played with his whole heart. He was all heart.
Yeah.
He left it all on the field.
I just had to go through the line. He had to go everywhere.
Yeah.
Here's a quick shot, Mr. Watts. What?
Yeah.
Clint Watts. That's bad.
Man.
Back when they just gave peace to people. They were like, I come in peace. I come in
Yeah.
peace. By the way, Burrito, Shane says that he has his family today, can make it, but he wanted to shoot over his love to you and saying that you inspired him. He wanted me to make sure I
Thank you,
told you.
Shane.
I know he missed
Thank
the
you,
last one.
Shane.
He missed the last time you were on too. I have to get him back on
Mhm.
there.
Yeah.
I call him Super Dad because he's always doing stuff with his kids. He doesn't stay home with his kids. He's always out and about doing hikes and doing all this father stuff with his kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to be a good father. I know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You have the
They don't teach it in school.
no.
They don't teach nothing about real life. It's just regurgitation and memorization of facts, and we have to learn it on our own. So that's how we learn.
I know they should have one period that like is life period or something to where you learn on. We don't have to balance a checkbook nowadays, but stuff like that. Like how
Or
do you
even write cursive.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Right.
yeah, write in cursive. How do you sign the checks, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. So any other quick stories to share? Anything else that sticks in your mind? I'm trying to see what other images I have over here. What? Oh, this is what you missed, Brio. Check this out. What?
Oh my gosh.
How old were
I
you
know
there?
that back there. I must have been maybe 14.
14.
That is Heather. No, that is Heidi Collier's house. That's her
Oh.
backyard.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Man, that's a good memory.
You look
Thank
happy
you.
happy to be there.
Yeah, I think I was putting my shoes on. I was about to go skate. I was trying to skate. We cleared or emptied a pool a couple blocks down from, or a couple houses down from her place.
Yeah.
We drained it, and then I was trying to learn to skate the pool. I never did. It didn't work for me. I was
Yeah.
too top heavy.
Yeah. Me and skateboards don't go well together either. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what other people do. My feet
Yeah.
weren't made for skateboards. Chris, were you a
Me
skater
either.
back there? Back in the day?
No. No.
You said, screw that, I'm doing my judo and not judo, but your kung fu instead.
I did a lot of martial arts stuff, and that's really about it.
Did you do tournaments too, or what?
I did a couple. I mean, by the time when I was down there, I was teaching classes. So when I did tournaments, it was more like I judged them, and I was there for my students to do the tournaments. I competed in one, but when I lived up in Washington, I started in Washington and moved down there. And when I was up here, I won a couple grand championships.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is like a big deal, but it really wasn't. For a 14-year-old kid, competition wasn't really that stiff.
Yeah. Well, I only went to one tournament. I did jiu-jitsu for about 8 years. And
Nice.
I was in one tournament, and my sensei, Paulo Gilabel, he was saying, you shouldn't invite too many people to come here, so you focus on, you know what I mean? My adrenaline was so up, and then I was ready to go, and then I'm like, when is it my time? And 2.5 hours later, as I'm like psyched and ready to go, I'm like, man, I'm ready to go eat. I'm kind of over this now, But so by the time I got in there, I ended up losing on points. I was like, but yeah. A competition like that, it's fun. I was so like panicked like in high school. I think that's why I kind of make sure I was cool with everyone. You know what I mean? Because I was like, okay, I want to make sure they're on my team, and I was easily intimidated back in the day. Honestly, there was one moment, Brito, that I had with you. You were walking in the hallway, and I may have mentioned this to you before, a long time ago, but I had this thing that I would like tap people as they're walking. Hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean? And I punched you in the stomach. Not hard.
Oh no.
I hit you in the stomach a little bit. You know what I mean? Just what's up? And you apparently had been drinking the day before. And after I hit you in the stomach, you put your hands on your waist and you bent down a minute. And I was like, holy shit. I don't know. I had like a fight or flight moment. I go, maybe I should just run.
Oh my god.
But you were totally cool. You turned around and go, no, you're good, dude. You're good. My stomach, And I was like, I had that moment of panic there, Brito.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had some of you guys might remember this, but I had a keg of beer in my bedroom at home. So I lived a block away, and I would go drink beer. Me and God bless him, Brian Hitchcock would go and drink 6-pack, sometimes a 12-pack during lunch, and then we'd go back to
across the street.
Yep.
That's what I would do too. Everybody come over to my house.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. What did you have on fifth period? I bet that was a zinger of a class, huh?
Video editing or whatever, video class.
Oh, that's easy. You probably fit right in then.
Yeah.
Limerick probably didn't notice anything. Oh.
Now can you hear me?
There we are.
Oh, they can hear you. There you go.
Okay.
Boom.
I was earlier. There was like an echo, so I broke out these these Bluetooth headphones, and it made me disappear. So,
you were talking for a little while. We didn't hear what you were. What were you saying
some of the time I'll just go no, just because.
What were you talking about? I didn't hear what you were saying.
Remember.
You don't remember?
I don't. I think you were asking me if me and Larry hung out really or interacted and
different circles, right?
different circles, and I mean, we were always like friendly with
Cordial.
each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Although I do remember that football game in San Luis Obispo. Man, that was crazy.
Oh, I think we have a story, folks. What happened?
I remember that. I was on my crutches.
You were on your crutches. Okay,
Yeah.
so you okay.
I was on crutches and I still made it on the field. I was punching
Right.
people left and right.
What happened?
There you go, fight.
I forget the other guy's name, but me and another guy, we started on the team late, and so we weren't eligible to play yet. And we destroyed San Luis Obispo, and it was raining. When I say we, I mean the rest of the team. But it was.
Oh, well,
raining.
you guys demolished the field? Is that what it was? You guys started.
Yeah. It was raining, and was it Coach Woodson?
It was Coach Woodson that instigated it.
Yeah, he walked over to me and the other guy that didn't play. We're clean, and he looks at us and he says, "Hey guys, when that final buzzer goes off, go dirty your uniforms." And so we just look at each other and we're like, "Okay."
Hell yeah.
All right.
Final buzzer goes off. Me and him, we run and we dive, just slide mud going up in the face mask and just splattering everywhere. But when the slide ends, I look up and here comes a team from San Luis Obispo running towards us. And I was like, this don't look friendly. I don't think they're going to dive with us. And I look behind us and here comes our team. And next thing I know, everybody's throwing
It's
punches.
a full-on brawl, huh?
Clint Watts over in the end zone with somebody else's helmet off and just bashing them in the head with it. And then police came and escorted us to the gym. And of course, I don't remember if it was Newton or Woodson said, "What are you doing? Harmon's starting a riot." I was like, "Man, I was told to do that."
Well, you were just there to get your uniform dirty. You weren't like,
I was
hey,
just trying to get dirty. That's
eat
it.
up. Yeah, you weren't trying to eat up the field, and they probably got mad because it was thrashing the field at the same time, right?
Right after we destroyed them. I mean, it was bad. It was a bad day.
But you won. So there you go.
Yeah.
Did you win
When
the
I
brawl
said win-
too, what is it? Just they call truce, or what happened?
They separated the teams, sent us our own ways, and Taft didn't play San Luis Obispo, I don't think, in any sport for years after, if I'm not mistaken. They might be playing that, but it was several years after that they're like, no, we're not allowed to play them anymore.
Yeah.
Rivalry.
Oh wow. I heard about. I think Wade Smith. I think I saw some footage from TV Productions. I didn't go to the game, but I saw some footage from that game. Now that you talk about it, damn, that's crazy. Well, folks, I think we're going to transition into. Where'd Brito go?
There you go.
We'll wait until he comes back. Then we'll exit out. But transition into the private chat. Paul, it all goes down in the private chat. Well, here he goes. Here he comes back. Boom. Oh, he's got the bad internet. Is he pinwheeling on your side too? Oh, there he is. Rito.
I'm
You were
back.
pinwheeling. You had us nervous.
Thanks. It's my gift. It's my gift.
Your gift. Are you gonna ever take the RV back to California anytime soon, Rito?
Yeah. We're looking at a couple of places, possibly Pismo Beach area. We've got some friends in Santa Maria as well. There's a nice church that we've worked with in this ministry in Santa Maria that we most likely will travel to. We were supposed to do 10 gospel events in California back in 2020.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, COVID closed us down. So it was a big investment financially for us, and we lost all of our money because it was a pandemic, natural causes. There was no refund.
Yeah.
On our contract, so we lost all.
Well, if you want to go down, if you want to go down PCH and make your way down in the Orange County area, man, let me know.
All comes to you.
Yes.
Man.
I went to the Huntington yesterday, and I got to tell you, a lot of positive vibes and energy. Everyone just, when you go somewhere, that everyone's just happy to be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just look at everyone's faces; they're all lit up and everything. So, do the beach, Pismo. I've been to Pismo a long time. Pismo.
Yeah.
Franco's in Pismo actually right now.
Awesome.
Franco sends his love. West Souls, I think he had his birthday yesterday.
Yep.
And Clint Watts. Clint Watts was going to jump on board. See, I don't know. We don't have enough spaces anyway. So there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they'll be in the vaults. Maybe they're coming into the private chat,
man.
Larry.
All right.
So hit the other link that I sent you guys to get into the private chat. And wait, we have a comment. What? Oh, Bob Coop.
Hey, Coop.
Coop says hello. Well, come on to the private chat if you can, Coop. And you got the time. Say hello to Burrito. You got some more time, Burrito? You got some time, you guys, to jump into the private chat? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few more minutes. I'm good.
All right. Well, go ahead and play us out, Chris, if you can, and we'll jump onto the private chat. And we'll end up doing this again here in the next couple of weeks, and have someone else on on as a private guest. Hook me up, line me up.
Thank you for having me on here. You guys take care.
Take care, Reeser. I want to give love to Reeser, Paul Harmon, and of course Larry Burrito Ramirez, and musical guest Chris Walton. Hypnotex. Look them up on YouTube and. Band Wars, look them up. Amazon.
Wars on Amazon.
And say hello to your roosters. Rooster. Right there.